That's going. That's going. That's going. That's going.
Hey there.
Hey. This seems like such a dumb idea.
Got the clap?
Got the clap. What is your fly name?
They call me Mama.
What's a voice warm-up you do?
He says while already recording. That's a trick and I know it.
How many times have you been to Burning Man?
Okay, if you want to get into your link later, you start with a touch of sound. Huh, huh.
I've been to Burning Man 8 times.
Then you start to add some M's. I went in 2007 and I went in 2014. Ma.
2010, 11, 12, 14, 17.
2015 and 2016.
06, 08, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17.
This will be my fifth.
Favorite memory of 2012? Metropolis burning?
Oh, God.
Remember that specifically? That was insane.
Yeah.
That was insane.
And it was referred to as the Waffle, but I believe the actual title of the piece by some Swiss artists was A Message to/from the Future.
When I got there, I just felt like a lot of love from people.
And it was so massive and so hot. We were hundreds of yards away and still feeling this incredible heat coming off of it. And then I noticed this line of planks moving across the playa. And all the wood that they hadn't used, people were picking up and throwing onto this fire. And I must have made 2 or 3 runs before the heat was just enough. But in this line of people, you know, and this message to/from the future and fire and heat.
It's a place to rediscover the meaning of being alive and of community and connection and expression and things that we sometimes are not extremely in touch with in every place in our lives at all times.
I think you go to Burning Man and you wear silly things, and then by the end of the week, it's not silly. Mm-hmm. By the end of the week, it's like, why do we have rules about the things we can wear?
And that's when I knew that I was home, that this really is home, and there's no... And that's why I keep coming back.
I feel like that sense of freedom is, I don't know, I don't know another place that really does that.
And it's pretty amazing.
The first arts festival on record in the Western world were the Dionysian festivals in Greece, where for 3 days they would show plays. And that was the whole point of the Dionysian festivals, to worship the god of wine and theater, and for everyone from the entire country to gather. And they were political, and they were bawdy, and they were fun, but they made fun of people that needed making fun of, and they took risks, and they poked fun at leaders that needed to be poked fun at, but there were a lot of subversive jokes going on through all of it.
Why do I keep going back to Burning Man? I keep going back to Burning Man. Oh, because once you go, you get all these ideas for why you want to go again.
I think our idea is kind of nerdy, but wonderful.
It's one of the few artistic elements that isn't really offered up. There's plenty of theatrical things. There's lots of theatricality. There's just no theater.
We are trying to bring Shakespeare to the playa. We're trying to create a repertory theatre for the week of Burning Man.
Like a Burning Man version of a repertory theater. That's what it needs. Like the Black Rock City version of Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. This was received at 3:45 p.m. today, June. This is the 25th? 26th. Congratulations, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. It is our pleasure to inform you that Black Rock City Repertory Theater has been officially placed for Burning Man 2018 iRobot! Exclamation mark. Your camp has been placed as a theme camp. Your approximate location is algorithm in 845 and will measure approximately 100 by 100 feet. Ah, fuck.
What are we trying to do?
Like, that's the thing with people, just like, oh, just do a little bit. Just do a little thing. Just like, why don't you just do a couple scenes at center camp? It's like, no. Center camp's fine for when you need, like, coffee or when you look at, like, the crazy posters and shit. Because that artist is seriously great. Or, like, the weird things where you look through them and it's like the mirror. Totally. Those are fucking great. But you can't do a play there.
We're going to bring a stage and bring actors and lights.
We have kicked around this idea for years, and now it's going to happen. And we just have to make it happen.
Oh, no.
Whether you like it or not, or you think about it or not, being human is being pulled in and locked into storytelling. And maybe people don't go to the theater. I don't go as often as I should, but I love going to the movies. There's a couple of TV shows I kind of really like, and all that is just stories. Even songs are stories. They're lyrical stories. Poems are stories. And that's what we're trying to just bring. It's a live, immediate, involved version of storytelling to the city.
When we do this kind of work, we're the ripple in the pond of where it all began, of the worship of art and the gathering together of a whole community of like-minded people to explore art and the way that it shapes and changes humanity and the way that we can continue to be that ripple, that leading edge of change and love and excitement and new ways of thinking forward into time and space and reality.
So when you think of Shakespeare's text, da-da, 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 you think of your heartbeat.
It feels like what better way than something like Shakespeare, because he just does that, like everything.
We're going to bring a couple of plays that are so on point. They're so on point. As You Like It, Midsummer Night's Dream, bunch of people leave the city, go out to the wilderness, find love, find themselves, realize what it's like to really be alive. It's fucking Burning Man. That's it.
Like, love is kind of this universal thing, and it's obviously been going since the start of human time, and it's kind of just fun to, like, see how that, I mean, I'm talking about more, like, As You Like It, but how that kind of, like, plays out. And
I will admit that we have committed some sacrilege against literature in our adjustments and cuts of these two plays.
We're doing an hour-long version of the play. You can chill for that. You can bring your dinner. We might even serve peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm not making any promises.
But we're doing it to make it of the playa and to make it for the playa. This is Shakespeare for burners by burners.
We're asking for support because nothing in this good world is free except an actor's time.
How are we going to do this? Well, we're hoping it's going to cost money. That's it. It's going to cost money. So we're hoping that people will give us money for us to put together a theater, pallet rack, structural, climbable, strong, to build a theater.
I'm personally asking people to clap. I would like that, and to laugh. That is my request.
It's so easy to just not do anything, you know? It's so easy to just not do anything.
But we still need wood to build sets, and we still need fabric to make costumes. So we're definitely asking for help and support.
you know, pledging $1 or $2 or $5.
$3! You can give us $3.
We would love some support so we can buy the things that make a theater.
Because it's really fun.
For the people that are watching this, you don't know us, but I'd like to think you know something about us. That's why we need your help. Oh my god.
Oh.
God, that was like difficult.
It's difficult.
That felt,
How about that?
wow, that felt very personal.
Yeah, good.